Hi, I'm the Reverend Rosemary Bray McNatt, President of Starr King School for the Ministry in Oakland, California. More than 3 years ago, Starr King began its New Beginnings process, a time of reimagining the future of our beloved school. When that process began, we never could have anticipated a global pandemic that would fundamentally change the way in which our communities and our society operate. At times, this change has been hard, as we have all come to realize that our world will never quite be the same as it was. But this change has also presented us with new opportunities to reflect on how Starr King can best educate the next generation of Unitarian Universalist and other progressive religious leaders in a COVID-normalized world. This has been the work of developing our 5-year roadmap, helping us understand how we can best become the hub for counter-oppressive theological education. That work continues, but has taken new shape because of changes at Mills College. As many of you know, Mills College made the decision to merge with Northeastern University last fall. At that time, we did not know what this new relationship between Mills and Northeastern would mean for Starr King. However, a few months ago, we learned that we would need to leave our campus at Mills this fall, as Mills at Northeastern University charts its own new path. While initially saddened by this news and by the loss of the potential that originally brought us to Mills 2 years ago, we also recognized an opportunity, given the new future we had begun to envision for ourselves. We were reminded of what so many of our staff, faculty, students, and board members shared with us in the first stage of building Starr King's 5-year roadmap. The idea of Starr King as a multi-local institution with the nimbleness required in these times. Many of you imagine Starr King existing in different forms at different times across the country and around the world, while still providing robust online learning for our students. We recognize this change as the chance to find a new home that better suited this new vision for the school's future, one that could position us to stay on the leading edge as we engage in theological education required in this extraordinary moment in human history. Even as we continued conversations with Mills at Northeastern to gain clarity about their timeline, we also began to search for a new home that better suited the future we hoped to create, and we found it. This July, Starr King will be moving to our new home, 414 13th Street, Suite 700 in Oakland. Our new home sits in the heart of downtown Oakland, directly across the street from the historic Oakland Tribune building, with an urban courtyard just outside its doors. There's a coffee shop across the street and wonderful food within walking distance of our new home. Our neighbors include several nonprofits and community organizations that we're excited to get to know better. The building is also next door to a parking garage and around the corner from the 12th Street BART station, making it far more convenient to reach than our current campus. And we are only minutes away from First Unitarian Church of Oakland, our original home and a longtime partner with the school. We'll be on the 7th floor, which spans nearly 3,000 square feet and includes a reception area, a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, 8 enclosed office spaces, and 1 large flexible workspace, ideal for classes, faculty workstations, chapel services, or other uses. It's a fully accessible elevator building and features a beautiful mix of exposed brick and natural light from its many windows, reminiscent of our previous home in Berkeley. While touring this space, both myself and our Dean of Faculty, Gabriella Latini, immediately fell in love with the charm, accessibility, and possibility inherent in this new location. From this new home, we can reimagine what it means to gather and teach in-person classes again, while continuing to teach online for the greatest flexibility and accessibility for students. Also, while this new location will be our home base, we are actively exploring new opportunities for us to gather in community across the country to better connect with our students in the regions where they live. We have been in a liminal space for some time, working to understand what the next chapter of Starr King would be amidst the changes the pandemic has brought. Today, we see a future filled with new possibilities for the school to grow, and to better live into our mission in this new world. We have already begun to build that future, so let's keep going. Let's celebrate all that we have done to assure our school's future and rejoice in this next step toward making that vision a reality. See you soon.